One shot. Let's begin. Vampir Jäger or Vampire Hunter by Katagurl Atari, translated and uploaded by the Zero Lines and contributor. It is Pride Month, but that's not why I got the lighting here. The lighting is because this seems like it's a horror movie type vibe. You know, vampires are scary, so I gotta have the horror movie lighting. But we're reading nothing but LGBT plus manga this month. Today, we're doing the G because I wanted some action, and that series didn't have as much action I wanted. So this seems like it has a lot of action. So let's LG begin, everybody. Okay, let's read and react. Grab! Vampire Hunter. Whoosh! You're a squire, huh? You're good, but not good enough. Stab! I'm... I'm a vampire, you see! I know. You do? Whoosh! Bam! Ah! My work is done. I'm burning. Is it silver? Let's go. Alright. No, wait. You're... Vampire Jäger. I deserve to be bound by blood. No, you're vampire hunters. Okay. Okay. God, this was the cut to the title card. Clever use. I haven't really seen that done often. I mean, let's begin. Oh, he went to purgatory. That was an assassin who only targets vampires. Scary, isn't it? But look, don't you think that boy is much lovelier than you? Aha! I want that boy, so I don't need you now. Bye! This is an ancient and honorable school for knights in the mountains of Europe. Clemens! It's a school that trains special police known as knights. Don't you have extra classes today? Let's see. I don't. No, what type of voice should I give him? I don't! There's no way I could stay after class every day. Anyway, did you refuse to get scouted again? I'm surprised you know. That kind of thing only happens to honor students. I've already decided who my master is, so that kind of thing doesn't matter. You don't mean him, do you? That guy who's addicted to cigarettes? Don't say bad things about my master! My master! He looks really cool when he smokes! That doesn't make it any better. Hey, watch out! Just stop! It's high up! I'm scared! Oh! It's too fast! I'm scared! Just stop already! Oh! Watch out! Let's see. I'm telling you to stop, you stupid! Hey, master? Thud! Master! Help me? What a loser! He can't even ride a horse. What a stylish way to fall. Just what I'd expect from an amazing teacher. Clemens, no. He isn't. See you tomorrow then, Clemens. See you tomorrow. Clemens, hurry up and help me. Anyway, actually, like that, master, because you're like this. Pool. Whoa. Other people are always making fun of you, German. Why are you always like this? What is this? What kind of punishment game is this? That really hurt. You're pathetic, you know. Ugh. Honestly, you're a teacher, so how about trying to act more like one? It doesn't matter. Being a teacher isn't my real job. First of all, stop smoking! This is no good. At this rate, my master's reputation's only going to get worse. Gotta do something to make everyone realize how amazing he is. Sir, I finally found you.
Principal?
Ah, you're here too, Clemens.
Did something happen?
Yes, some time ago. The body of a boy who disappeared 20 years ago was found, but he looked exactly as he did when he went missing, as if he had only just died. He was a vampire's doll.
A doll?
That seems to be the case. When a vampire kills by sucking someone's blood, the human's corpse doesn't decay. It becomes a doll. Vampires create and collect dolls according to their liking. Will you go out and have a look?
Yes, I'll come too.
You, wait in the teacher's room. That's an order.
Yes, sir. This isn't enough. The voice. That makes me feel as if my body is burning. That's what I want to hear.
5 hours later.
My master is late. Did he go to hunt a vampire alone? That guy calls himself a teacher?
Oh, that guy calls himself a teacher? Just what I'd expect from an amazing teacher. Ha ha ha! What a loser.
They just haven't seen him doing his real job. Right. All he has to do,
Yeah! Whoa! You're amazing! Whoa!
is defeat a vampire in front of everyone. First, I'll get him to stop smoking.
Bang!
A vampire? Smash. I'll capture him. Thud. For my master.
Do 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 do. Oh. La 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 la.
This is the library? Why?
Aha! Welcome.
Was this the vampire who... Are you looking for a doll?
That's right.
I don't think you'll find that doll again.
Oh, that one? It's not mine now. It used to be, though. I'm looking for a new doll. Hey, are you a boy or a girl? Slush. I don't really care which one you are, though. Progressive King. Progressive King. You are, though.
He bit me?
Oh, no. Don't look like that. It's not lovely at all. You're my new favorite, after all.
My master will be angry with me.
I wonder what will look good on you. A uniform is nice, but I'll make you wear something lovelier. No.
No, before that happens, I'll become a doll.
Hey, what's your name?
Clemens, click.
Oh. You disobeyed my order. You'll lose marks for that.
Master! You're so
unrefined. You bastard.
Master! Wait! Stop! You can't defeat him yet.
Huh?
Capture that vampire alive,
Huh?
Then, then, kill him in front of everyone.
You shouldn't have made me fall for that reason.
I thought doing that would make everyone believe in vampires, and I'm sure they'd see you differently too.
You think this is the right time? You think this is the right time for that? Huh. Clemens, you.
Huh?
Got bitten?
What? Master, you gotta teach your students properly.
Oh. A vampire can control anyone they've bitten.
My hand! Master, get out of the way!
Ugh. Oh, you bastard! Does that hurt?
Master! Clang! Master!
A horrible smelling cigarette.
Master, hold on.
Vampire hunters are more pathetic than I thought. He's just a human after all. He'll die soon. Shall I play a farewell song?
My master won't die. He's not pathetic either. Master, please, get up. This isn't what you're really like.
I've had enough. My stomach hurts.
Huh? Master,
There's a hole in my stomach.
impatient, impatient.
It'll be impossible for me to stand up. I want to go home.
Don't make me laugh anymore.
Oh, it's this person. Okay. Oh, let's see. Don't make me laugh anymore. He really is pathetic. Kick. Oh, how could you do that to an injured person? Be quiet. Even if vampires, huh? What's going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Making a fool of you.
It's falling. Something is falling out. Master, pull yourself together. Right now.
Amazing. Ooh.
Master? He's finally motivated.
His wounds are healing. The hunter. Let's see.
Master,
The hunter's a vampire too? He transformed. That's not a horrible smelling cigarette. That cigarette. It's impressive, right? But I can't get like this unless this damn kid teases me.
huh? I thought you just had to stop smoking.
Shut up, you. Shut up, you bastard. I told you to not get bitten. I hate dogs who don't behave. So be quiet.
My master really is amazing as a vampire. Yes, master.
How indecent of you to lay a hand on a student. How annoying. Indecent. I want to hurry up and bring him home to have some fun. I don't want to hear that from your dirty mouth. You're just the same as me. Because you're a vampire? Bam. Slurp. How do I? Don't compare me to other vampires. Well, aren't you the more refined now? What?
Master, here's your sword.
Good boy, Clemens.
Thank you. Master,
You're just a vampire. You bastard! You're crazy! That thing won't be enough to pay for your meal. I'll put the rest on your tab.
master, see? You really are amazing, master. Master? Master, you'll become human again if you smoke.
You like the cigarette?
Huh? I don't want to. I won't follow that order.
If I stay like this, you'll become my idol someday. I am a boundary, Clement. I don't want to go to the vampire side.
Master, I don't want to hear that.
And I prefer training dogs to playing with dolls. It's better to be alive, right?
I want to become my master's doll. Master, but he won't let me say that. It would be dishonest of you to make the first move.
You idiot. Adults are dishonest. Clement, you're a good boy.
So at least.
Several days later. Hey, is this okay? Hey, that teacher is smoking. He's not taking this seriously. Let me copy your answers. Hey, what's the answer to question 2? You finally got tired of him, Clemens?
No, I was just thinking he's buying this way too. Even though it's gross, my master is a vampire. It's something only I can see.
Thank you for your support. I actually like that one. I like that one a lot. Now, it probably is just I guess. Whoa, whatever. Ugh, that's dramatic enough, I suppose. I started playing with it when I got bored. Um, well, maybe not bored is the right answer, right? But when I got more tense, I like to fidget with things because I that's one of the things is that I was oddly engaged with this throughout the series. I think the hardest thing for me was to kind of um nail the teacher's accent or what he should be like. I think it was good that I just went with like my Mihawk or like the French I try to do. Um, when he transferred to a vampire, like okay, that makes sense. He becomes sexier. He has an accent versus like maybe I should go with the Brooklyn accent when he's like smoking and like he's a delinquent here, and then it changes to this as he becomes a vampire. You know, I don't know. Let me give you a few things before I do this. It took me a long time to find a series. So on Manga Dex, which is clearly the website I use, you can have a filter, right? And I put like one shot action boys love. And so that's what I did to get the manga from yesterday. And then I'm like, all right, let me go and check these other ones. There were a lot of suggestions. And I started to realize just how lucky I got the first time. Because they did have action. And then they just had some graphic sex scenes, even if they weren't listed as erotica. And I'm like, oh shit. This happened like 4 times until I found this one. I'm like, okay, okay. This is kind of more what I was expecting. So I'm glad that this even exists. Um, I think this is great. I like the premise of the series that okay, he's a vampire hunter, but he's like one that can turn vampire, turn human, and he's in between, right? He's a boundary which will probably be half vampire, half human. Um, and then okay, we got him, maybe not main character, probably him's the protagonist, but he's the what is it, the protagonist or something? He's a secondary lead. And I could see a lot of potential here. Like they go on vampire hunting missions, these vampires have different abilities. It seems like a generic action premise, except with boy love as the center, as the genre is on this website. And you know, I think that's how I would best describe this. This feels like the start of a shonen, but shonen isn't the right word. What would you categorize Pandora Hearts as? Just like action shojo? Because the art is definitely more shojo, and I feel like this premise leads to a lot more like less time for action and more time for that in between romance and plot development. And I think that'd be the main focus with the action, of course, as like a mm, as part of it, but not the focus, right? Because it's great, they seem to want to bite each other's tongues out. You could have all the vampires kissing you want. You could have them be as hot as you want. You could have them do whatever. And the fact that they have to get up and close gives them, plenty of scenes to be like, oh, I like this one, or I like this one. You can have different types of vampires, right? I see how this could broadly appeal um, to people who are into vampires. It's like, oh, okay, then. And then it's like, sorry, I'm trying to think if there are any girl vampires I can think of off the top of my head. I feel like Lady Dracula is a thing. Because I was going to suggest, okay, we only had boy vampires. Now let's bring out some girl vampires. But off the top of my head, I'm not exactly sure of any. There's probably plenty that got transformed by being bitten. Um, but and again, this art is, is pretty good. I mean, come on, this like reminds me of like a Bleach scene. It's like, okay, you got the person, you got the drawing very well, you got the facial expressions really well. Like this person is a talented artist, and they're blending it in perfectly with like comedy and action and everything else. Um, and of course, this person's already recognizable. I mean, look at the hair and everything. So seems like it's almost ready for publication. I wouldn't be surprised if I go and check this author's profile, and then it's been published in some form or fashion in slightly different rules. And again, this is like one of those things too, where it's like, huh, you become human. It's like you light it. It's like, ooh, okay. And then there's plenty of people who are into being called a dog or wanting to be a doll or the side or the other, right? And then you could have the comedy school parts, and you could have the more serious action parts, and it seems like it flows really well. And I think I'd be engaged. Now, would this be better than your typical generic, action series? I don't know. But I think it has enough legs that I would give it a chance, as it seems like there is potential there. Okay, now before I. Vampire Jäger? When was this made? This was made 7 years ago. And this looks like it's their only other major. Nope, okay. Oh, there's no vampires anymore. Dang. I would have loved to seen a series like this. I think it's cool. I think it has potential, and I think it has legs, and I love it. Um, I love it all the same, and I like the fact that during Pride Month we have somebody that says, "I don't care if you're a boy or a girl." You know, that's powerful. Uh, great, maybe not great story. Good premise, great art. I I wanted this to be published. I feel like it'd be part of like that Chobits Pandora Hearts, um, or like that almost Bungo Stray Dogs type thing. I could see all of those it fitting in perfectly with that, but unfortunately, it is not to be, and that is the real horror. Dun dun dun. Anyways, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.